Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the Tarot Collective for today. Today is Thursday, September 18th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We flippin' love that for you. Whatever does not, leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on somebody else's energy. We're going to use the Intuitive City Oracle by Rob Berthelman. You can find this at intuitiveintention.com. My Intuitive Intention on Etsy. You can also find this in the TikTok shop. Sometimes it's on sale in the TikTok shop, like $4 or $5, something like that off. All right. I'm just gonna say it and I'm gonna get it out of the way. I need thoughts and I need opinions and I need somebody to talk to me. I need somebody to comment on this video in response to what I'm about to say. And I'm only gonna take 5 minutes or less for this. Hickey. I've had him since Monday night, right? My new man friend. Okay, fine. Sure. I talked to a friend of mine on Monday. I sent her a picture. She's like, Kim, you're an adult. Just live with it. Says the one that always has hickeys. I said, okay, fine, but these are my first hickeys. I don't know what to do. I've never had a hickey in my life. 45 and never had a hickey in my life. Not even from my ex-husband. Y'all, what happens when I go to work today? If you follow, if you subscribe, if you know my story about the guy that I'm in love with or was in love with, I don't even know. It changes on the daily. Today, I'm not in love with him. At the warehouse, the 25-year-old. What do you think his response was? I was picking today, doing Rampack. If you don't remember, Rampack is where you pick from the bin, you put it in a box. The box goes up the line. A robot puts a lid on it, it gets sent to the truck. So I pick directly into the packing box. I have a cart behind me with the boxes, the empty boxes. Guess who was supposed to fill my boxes today? Among 6 other stations. Guess who saw my hickeys and then did not fill my boxes? Yeah, that's right. That guy. At the end of the day, I said to my friend, I said, he didn't fill my boxes almost all day. He would come over maybe like once every hour and fill like 5 boxes. Like I need my cart full. And you're going to fill 5 boxes and then walk away for another hour? My friend said, did you tell the managers? And I said, no, what's the point? They're not going to do anything. And I said to her, I said, am I missing something? This is why I want comments. This is why I want somebody to say something to me in the comments. Tell me something. Say something to me. Because I'm confused. I thought he was dating my friend. I thought he wasn't interested. He didn't want to answer my letter. He didn't want to talk to me. He hasn't talked to me. I threw out the olive branch weeks ago, thanking him for filling my cart. Monday, I had to talk to him because he took one of my totes, and I was like, no, it goes with this tote. He didn't believe me. He tried to scan it anyway. So I just walked away. I was like, okay, I can't. And today, he decides not to fill my cart because of this. He filled my cart just fine last week when I had no hickeys. Today I had hickeys. Didn't fill my cart. Am I missing something? Is he allowed to be angry? I'm confused. Why would you be pissed at me? You're dating my friend or chasing my friend or whatever the hell you're doing with my friend. My ex-friend at this point. I'm confused. Why are you mad about the hickeys? Somebody in the comments, please tell me something. Please give me your thoughts. And here's the thing. I know I probably shouldn't even think about it. I probably should just let it all go. But the thing is I'm a Gemini. I'm a Virgo. I'm an Aries. Like these things stick in my head for years, years. Okay, maybe weeks, but still. Like you pushed me away. You pushed me away. Did you just think that I was going to be like a nun the rest of my life? Like I was just going to be like the Virgin Mary of, the warehouse? Like I was waiting for him, like he thought I was waiting for him in the background when he got done fucking my friend? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't this whole situation from the beginning to the end with him, my friend, her friend, our mutual friend technically, the whole situation. Like I just don't understand. And when I told my friend about it this afternoon, like I don't know, like around 2:30, something like that, I said something to her. She was upstairs and packing. And she goes, "Well, is that it?" I said, what else could it be? Why wouldn't he fill my cart with the boxes? He did it last week. Didn't say anything, filled my cart with boxes. Today, the only difference is, and everybody saw them, I had multiple people make comments, not asking me where I got them, just making snarky comments. My time is almost up. It's just a conundrum for me. Like, I don't understand. It literally drives me nuts on the daily. Because if you don't want to have anything to do with me, if you don't have any feelings for me, at this point we haven't even been friends for like 3 months, 2.5 months, 3 months. We haven't even been friends. So why does this upset you? Tell me, why would this upset you? I think he has problems. I think he has issues. I think he had a thing for me. I think he let himself get pulled in another direction. I think he realized he made a mistake. I think he thought I would be there for him when he was done with my friend. And now he's like realizing, oh, she's not waiting around? Honey, I haven't been waiting around for 2.5 months. When people treat me like dirt, when people treat me like shit, when people exclude me, when people basically look at me like I'm the piece of poo on the bottom of their shoe, they are dead to me. Those people are dead to me. When people fuck me over, when people lie to me, when people cheat on me, those people are dead to me. When people abuse me in any type of way, those people are dead to me. 2.5 months, if not more. You just thought I was going to raid around. I don't understand. Anyway, comment. If you have a comment, comment. Don't comment telling me to not think about it, because it's not going to happen. Again, Gemini, Virgo, Aries. It's not going to happen. All right, I went like a minute and something over. We got one on the table. It's a major. I'm flabbergasted. And the funny thing was, yeah, I'm going to keep going. The funny thing is the guy that came back, we got two on the table, one major and one card in reverse. The guy that came back from his leave because he had gotten hurt came down in the afternoon and he said, how come so-and-so didn't fill your cart? And I looked at him and I'm like, what do you mean? And he goes, he didn't fill your cart. He filled everybody else's, but he didn't fill yours. And I laughed and I said, oh, you noticed that? And he goes, yeah. He's like, I thought you and so were really close. And the way he said that to me, y'all, I thought you were really close. And I looked at him and I said, well, I was in love with him. He's the only one to make that comment. I literally have girlfriends at work that never noticed that me and this guy were close. And this guy who just came back from like, I don't even know, like 2-3 months leave because he was hurt, was like, you guys were close. You were like this. And I was like, yeah, we were. He's the only one to notice. The only one. And he goes, when did you guys stop being friends? And I looked at him and I said, like 2.5, 3 months ago. It's crazy. Today was crazy. And I don't know how many instances where I wanted to cry because of pickles. And I just held it in because I was like, I just don't even want to do it here. Like, everybody's already looking at me like I'm a freak. Him in the boxes, I was just like, forget it. The day is done. We got 3 on the table. 2 major, 1 card in reverse. And then I was talking to the lady next to me. I talk to her all the time. A lovely lady. We're the same age. And she was asking me about the guy. So I told the truth, Met him on Hinge. He's 31, whatever. He was standing there listening. He was filling her cart. He was standing right there listening. Mad about that too, I guess. I don't know. I just think it's hilarious that you supposedly don't want to have anything to do with me. You can't bring yourself to have a decent conversation with me, an adult conversation with me. But you're going to get mad at the fact that I'm seeing someone else and that I have hickeys on my neck to the point where you're not going to fill my cart with boxes. We got 5 on the table, 6 on the table. Okay, I'm done ranting. I'm done. Look at this. We got 3 majors, and we got 1 card in reverse. Let's do 2 more shuffles. We got 7 on the table, 3 majors, 1 card in reverse. Last shuffle. It's like an ongoing saga. And the funny thing is I told my friend, my good friend, I said, I'm done. I've been done for weeks. It's literally just me watching him act and react to, I don't know, what I'm doing, to what other people are doing, watching me, he's watching me, other people are watching me. It's literally just me watching everybody else act like a freaking fool, especially him. Like, I literally have been, like, in my own world, dating, doing my own thing, working on myself, exercising, walking, losing weight. I've been doing that for like 2 months, over 2 months now. And it's like people literally think I'm still in the same spot that I was in 2 months ago. No, I'm already gone. That's just what kills me. That's just what kills me. And then I think the other thing that kills me is no matter who I talk to, no matter friend or foe, everybody always thinks that I'm the problem. Everybody always thinks that it's in my head, that I'm making it up, blah, 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 blah. When the guy told me, but you two were like this, you two were really close, and he's the only one that noticed that? Nobody else in the department noticed that? Nobody but him. What do you mean you're not friends, Kim? You guys were really close. I'm done. No encore. We got the Hermit. That's why I said, like, I've walked away from the situation. I just literally watch it from the outside. And I watch this guy that I was, whatever, in love with, act like a freaking fool. Act like a freaking fool. And these 2 other women act like a fool over him. And I told my friend today, when I was talking to her at 2:30, when I was texting her, I said, I swear to God, if he's playing those 2 women, if he thought he was playing me this whole time, I swear to God. Page of Wands in reverse. The Chariot. 5 of Pentacles. In reality, he's probably one of those turds that thinks narcissistically, like, I've fucked him over. You know what I mean? Like, he probably thinks everybody fucks everybody. And I just don't look at it like that, because when I play a role, when I play a role in something, I take accountability for it. Like what happened today, like I'm going to be thinking about that for the next few weeks, and I'm going to figure out my role in it. And I'm going to grow from it and change from it. But I guarantee you he's not going to do the same. I guarantee you he doesn't know how to do that. We got the Fool. I do like a good Fool. I'm not going to lie. We've got Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, and bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. So don't laugh at me when I say this, but I feel like this is somebody with the the Five of Pentacles is very prominent to me in this reading, as is the Five of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And here's why. Whoever this person is, whatever is going on with them, this is someone that's in some type of, like, maybe lack of money, lack of resources. And it very much gives the energy of someone trying to find like the easy way out of something, and then realizing like the only way I'm going to get out of this is with hard work. So let me say this. Let me say it like this. Let's say somebody's like $20,000 in debt, right? And they keep gambling. They keep, like $20 a week. Like I'll just gamble, see if I can win something, see if I can pay off this debt. But they don't, right? Possibly they go into even more debt. It's someone realizing that the easy way out is usually not the way out. It's usually not the way to go. And this would be like somebody realizing, I guess the only way I'm going to pay this $20,000 worth of debt off is if I go get a part-time job, or if I go work overtime at my job. Like it's somebody realizing like I'm going to have to work extra hard to get rid of whatever this is. Because like with the Hermit card, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Chariot, like this is someone thinking about it. This is someone making the wrong decision. Like, oh, I could do this. I could gamble, or I could sell a kidney. Like, let me do that. Let me rush to go do that. And then realizing, well, maybe that really wasn't the way to go. And maybe I need to be strong and determined and diligent and just work my way through the issue. Okay, that's weird. I'm seeing. What is that movie? I think it's from a movie like in the 80s. Like a teen bopper movie from the 80s. But it's this kid, it's like an average build kind of guy, kind of skinnier, I guess you would say. But he's wearing like a white polo with the collar up. He's wearing white jeans, white pants, white gym shoes. Like he's all in white. Like back in the day, like they used to wear like all white tuxedos, or the blue. Obviously, the blue is classic. It's primo. But they would wear like all white tuxedos, and you'd be like, who the hell who does that? Like you don't even, I mean, let's just be honest, you don't even really see a lot of women wear white dresses anymore, unless like they can afford it. Because if you wear a white dress and you go out to dinner with your husband or your girlfriend or your soulmate or whatever, and you get sauce on that dress is done for. Like, what are you gonna do with that dress? That's like $100, $200, $300 down the drain. Like, nobody can afford that. Like, oh, let me go buy a new white dress every year. No. People don't really wear white anymore. I bought a pair of like white, almost cream colored shoes because they had like extra padding and stuff in them. I thought they'd be good for walking. They're okay. They're not bad. They're not great. I never buy white beige shoes. Like, what was I thinking? The only thing that saved me is the fact that I wear them on the trails and it's sand. So it's not really gonna dirty them. They're not gonna get like muddy or anything. That's the only saving grace. That's the only saving grace for that. Somebody wearing all white. And it's after Labor Day, man. I was going to wear white shorts to work. I think on Sunday, I think I was going to wear them. And then I was like, can I do that? It's after Labor Day. And then I was like, does anybody even follow that anymore? Do people follow that? Answer in the comments. Answer my personal question and then answer about the white pants. Because I almost wore them. And when is that okay to go back to wearing white? Like 2 weeks after Labor Day? A month after Labor Day? Never after Labor Day? Like, tell me. Like, what is the etiquette? Never mind. Never mind. I'm going to look it up. When is it okay to wear white after Labor Day? Okay. Okay. Well, this is from AI overview, as is so reliable. Yes. Yes. Okay. According to AI, you can wear white after Labor Day. The no white after Labor Day rule is an outdated fashion tradition from the 19th century and modern etiquette, including from sources like the Emily Post Institute. Suggests focusing on fabric weight and seasonal appropriateness rather than color. Heavier fabrics like denim, cashmere, and suede are perfect for fall, and pairing white with autumnal shades or autumnal pieces can create a cohesive look. Why the rule existed? Class distinction. The rule was a way for the upper class to separate themselves from the working class who couldn't afford summer vacations and were less likely to get their white clothes and were likely, not less likely, were likely to get their white clothes dirty in the city after returning from the coast. Practicality. In the past, white clothing was associated with summer and vacation wear. Once people returned to the city after Labor Day, it made sense to switch to more practical, darker clothing for the dirtier urban environment and cooler weather. But it doesn't give like a day. And again, AI just says you can wear white any time of the year. And I would think, at the very least, even if you were like a traditionalist and you didn't want to wear the white, I would think at least by October 1st, it would be more than fine to go back to wearing white. Don't you think? Don't you, am I crazy? Come on. Tell me I'm not crazy. Tell me am I crazy? I mean, I know I'm crazy, but still. Maybe I should wear white shorts this Sunday and test it and see if anybody says anything. I mean, it's a warehouse, so people probably are not going to say a damn thing. Pardon me. Whoever this person is, too, I'm looking at this Five of Cups card. Whoever this person is, too, they like made a list. Like, this is somebody that literally made a list of all the things they could do to make fast, easy money. Again, if like they were trying to pay off debt, like, a fast way to do something instead of having to work for it. I guess I don't understand that behavior. Like, I mean, I understand not wanting to work. Sorry, my nose ring is driving me crazy. I understand not wanting to work overtime the rest of your life, wanting to have, your me time, your family time, and all that. I get that. But if you're in debt, if there's things you got to pay off, if there's stuff, you got to do, then you need to adult and you need to figure out how to do that. And gambling or lotto or whatever might not necessarily be a means to an end. Like, I understand that, You can manifest for those things. Will it actually happen? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But it's like this person literally came up with a list of all these things they could do to do whatever, to get out of this bind, instead of actually just doing what they know they need to do to get out of it. The Page of Wands in reverse. Whoever this is, they tend to think like this, like about a lot of things. Like they tend to want to take the easy way out for a lot of situations. Like relationships, work stuff, family stuff, whatever the case. It's like somebody always looking for the easy way out. Like they're happy to take the easy way out. Oh, pardon me. Okay. In the Hermit card, right? This person was thinking about, like, how am I going to do this? I just heard it was a short trip, meaning that whoever this was, like, they knew that they were looking for the easy way out. Like, they didn't sit and stew about it for that long. Like, they probably already had it in their head of what they were going to try and do because they've probably tried to do it in the past for other situations, right? I just said that. Whoever this is, they're gonna, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is the last thing. They're gonna end up doing what they need to do for whatever they need to accomplish. They're gonna bitch and moan the whole time. Whoever it is, they're yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, I was $20,000 in debt, and I thought I could pay it off by gambling, but that didn't work. So now I got to work day and night at the factory. I only get one break a day, and my wife only gives me one cheese sandwich, and Like it's somebody that's literally going to complain about everything because they already complain about everything. I just I just heard it's a very negative lollygagger type of person. All right, I'm going to leave it there. You may yeah, take what resonates, leave what no, take what resonates. If it resonates, I hope it does. It doesn't, okay, fine. I hope you were entertained. I hope you enjoyed it. That totally threw me for a loop. I'll talk to you later. Oh, don't forget to comment. Comment. I'll talk to you later. Bye.